Goddess Networks. Here's what I need you to understand. The gender war is not even a gender war, right? The war that we're speaking about is the war between productive black people and unproductive black people, right? People who want to see the black community move forward and people who don't really care. And because they don't care, they don't really care if the black community digresses and goes back to some, primal state of being. That's the problem that we need to focus on. And how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by eliminating black men and black women who aren't cutting it. You are right. Black men should not feel like they're leaders because they have a dick. They have to want to be it. They have to learn how to be it. They have to study it. They have to practice it. They have to shed blood, sweat, and tears to understand how to be a leader. We are not the ones, though, giving out the whole title of a leader. A man can't step up and necessarily say he's a leader if other people don't recognize him as being a leader. We are saying, black women, stop giving the whole leadership title to a black man, because he has to earn it. Wait till he earns it. Be patient. Wait till he earns the right to say that he's the leader. And we're saying this as a warning. We're saying this because if you get caught up, right, and you invest your time and your emotions and your body into a dude who's not ready to be a leader, that's your fault. Don't come to us when the shit hits the fan, because we are telling you, we are warning you, stay away from those type of men, because you're going to get negative results. And that's what's happening. But the women want to come back and act as if he didn't step up. He dropped the ball. He never had the ball in the first place. Now, I will give my sympathy for dudes who are doing what they're supposed to do, and for whatever reason they dropped the ball. But that's not what's going on. Black women want to act like they are engaging in relationships with black men who are somehow uplifting the community and doing what they're supposed to do, but then turning around and, pulling a 180. It's not happening at all. These men never should have been leaders. Y'all should have never viewed them as leaders. So we are cutting the fat on our side. We are trimming the fat. We are trying to shape the whole idea of new black America in terms of how the men want to be treated and perceived. Now, when we get to the women, though, I feel like it's a different story. You guys are not trimming the fat on your side. There are women who are hiding. There are women who are undermining everything you're talking about. If we knew each other in real life, right, on a personal level, I can show you women who are doing the exact opposite of pretty much what you are saying. What's happening is these women are making poor choices. They're running to you guys, and you guys are acting as if you're their lawyers, protecting them and giving them excuses. No. Everybody's accountable for their own actions. There is no more room for excuses. The black community has messed up, quite frankly, because we gave out too many excuses. We excused certain behavior. And all we're saying is that, you need to address certain black women on your camp. Because when you continue to protect these women, you are lowering, right, your power, your value, and how you are perceived. We are trying to fight our negative stereotypes, whether you believe me or not. But you guys aren't, because you are not getting rid of women who embody your stereotype. I get upset by black men. I don't necessarily come on YouTube and do videos about my issues with other black men simply because, everybody knows the problems with black men. But we don't talk about issues with the black woman. She messes up, and the automatic assumption is that there was some dude in her life who manipulated her, right? I feel like black women feel like it's almost impossible for them to make a mistake or act out of pocket and act out of line without a dude being there. And at the end of the day, no. Just because you're black does not mean you were born to be productive. Every ethnic group in this world has productive members and unproductive members. And what we need to do is identify who's really being productive and who's not. At the end of the day, we agree pretty much on everything. Like, we can talk about any topic in terms of what we need to do, and I guarantee you we're going to agree. But the problem is when a black woman does something wrong, we're quick to put black men in the picture. And we can't do that anymore, because it's an excuse that the women are manipulating. They're using it to their advantage. They're playing y'all. They're getting hurt. They're running to you guys, and they're acting as if they're stand-up, righteous women with integrity, but they're really not. You're not going to see it because you're not dealing with them. Come holler at us and we'll let you know. We will point out black chicks hiding in your camp, hiding in your movement, who are not living up to the goals and the missions that you guys want to see happen. Our side, of course, is not perfect, but we are trying to get our shit together to the point where we can point these dudes out and kick them out. I don't care how they feel. It is what it is. You're not my brother if you're not acting in my best interest, and I'm not your brother if I'm not acting in your best interest. So I don't care, where you're from, how you look, how you dress, what your favorite rapper is. I don't really care. Both sides, in closing, need to do some house cleaning. It's not going to be easy, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, you can't win a championship by making mistakes. Any team that's ever won anything significant was always a team or a group of men or women who limit their mistakes and don't tolerate mistakes. If you can't cut it, we're going to put you on the bench. If we put you back in the game and you still can't cut it, we're going to kick you out. And that's where I'm coming from, and that's where I stand. So hopefully you can feel me in terms of where I'm coming from. Take it easy. God bless.